We all use it every day. But how often do we stop to think about what money actually is? What gives it value? And how does it really work in the world around us? Today, I'm going to take you on a quick journey to uncover the true nature of money, beyond just the paper bills and coins in your wallet. Let's start at the beginning. Thousands of years ago, people didn't use money at all. Instead, they relied on barter, trading goods or services directly. If you had grain and needed meat, you'd find someone with meat who wanted grain, and you'd make a deal. But barter had a big problem. It required a double coincidence of wants. You had to find someone who both had what you wanted and wanted what you had. Enter money, a universal medium of exchange. Money made trade easier. Instead of swapping goods directly, people could exchange goods for money and then use that money to buy what they needed. But what is money? It's not just paper bills or metal coins. It's a social agreement. Money only works because we all agree to accept it in exchange for value. For centuries, money was backed by something tangible, like gold or silver. This meant you could, in theory, trade your paper money for a fixed amount of gold. This system gave money a physical backing. However, today's money isn't backed by gold or silver anymore. It's called fiat money. Money that has value simply because governments say it does and because people trust it. So, how does this trust stay strong? It's because money acts as three things. First, a medium of exchange. It allows us to trade without the hassle of bartering. Second, a unit of account. It provides a common measure to compare the value of goods and services. And third, a store of value. We can save money now and spend it later, confident it will hold value. But money's power goes deeper than these functions. It influences entire economies, governments, and even your personal life. For example, central banks control the money supply, deciding how much money should be circulating in the economy. They do this to manage inflation, encourage growth, or cool down overheating markets. When too much money chases too few goods, prices rise. That's inflation. If inflation gets too high, money loses its purchasing power, and your savings don't stretch as far. On the other hand, if there's too little money, economies can slow down, people spend less, and jobs become scarce. Money is also closely tied to credit. Most of the money in modern economies isn't physical cash, but digital entries created by banks when they lend money. This means money can grow or shrink based on lending and borrowing activities, which impacts everything from buying homes to funding businesses. But here's a critical insight. Money itself doesn't create wealth. Wealth comes from producing goods and services, innovating, and working hard. Money is simply the tool that helps us measure, exchange, and store that wealth. So, what does this mean for you? Understanding how money works empowers you to make better financial decisions. It helps you see beyond the shiny bills and numbers on your bank statement. It encourages you to question, how is money being created? How can I protect my savings from inflation? And how can I use money as a tool to build real wealth? Remember, money isn't the destination. It's a means to an end. The true value lies in what you do with it. Thank you for listening, and I hope this glimpse into the nature of money helps you see it in a new light.